Shyness doesn't just appear overnight. It starts quietly, in moments most people forget. A child raises their hand in class, gets laughed at for a wrong answer, and in that small moment, something shifts. They sit down, and not just physically, but mentally. Next time, I'll just stay quiet. Another child tries to speak, but gets interrupted, ignored, and learns something dangerous. That staying quiet feels safer than being seen. And that's how it begins. Not as personality, but as protection. As they grow older, they become teenagers who overthink everything. They rehearse conversations in their head. They type messages, delete them, rewrite them, and sometimes never send them at all. Not because they have nothing to say, but because they're afraid of how it will be received. Then adulthood comes, and now the price shows up. Opportunities missed, ideas unheard. Not because they're not capable, but because they didn't speak up when it mattered. Meanwhile, others, not necessarily smarter, just more expressive, more visible, move ahead faster. And that's when the belief forms, maybe I'm just a shy person. But here's the truth. You're not shy. You're conditioned. And anything conditioned can be changed. Change doesn't happen all at once. It starts with small shifts, uncomfortable ones. It starts with eye contact. Not staring, not forcing it, just not looking away too quickly. Because when you constantly avoid eye contact, it sends a signal even if you don't mean it. It can read as uncertainty, as absence. But when you hold it just a little longer, something changes. You begin to feel more present, more grounded, and slowly, you stop feeling like you need to hide. Then there's your voice. A lot of people don't realize this, but they speak in a way that almost disappears. Too soft, too controlled, like they're asking for permission to be heard. When that happens, people don't always lean in. So instead of forcing confidence, just do this. Speak slightly louder than you normally would, not aggressively, just enough to carry presence. Because the way you speak teaches people how to listen to you. There's another quiet habit worth noticing: apologizing before you even say anything. Sorry if this sounds stupid. I might be wrong, but... And just like that, you've weakened your own message before it even had a chance. So instead, say what you want to say. And stop. Let it stand. Confidence is not just in speaking. It's in not shrinking after you do. Your body matters too, more than you think. Because before you speak, people see you. And more importantly, you feel yourself. When you're closed off looking down, it reinforces the same message. Stay small. But when you straighten up, shoulders back, head level, it feels strange at first, but it sends a different signal. I belong here. Now here's where it becomes practical. Start small conversations on purpose. Not because you have to, but because you're training yourself. Say hi, ask a simple question, make a brief comment. These aren't just conversations, they're reps. And every rep builds confidence. Then there's discomfort. Most people run from it. But that's exactly where growth lives. If you only stay where it feels safe, nothing changes. So every day, do one thing that feels slightly uncomfortable. Not extreme, just enough to stretch you. Because over time, what once felt hard becomes normal. And then there's overthinking. You think people are watching you closely, judging every word, every pause, every expression. But the truth is, most people are too busy thinking about themselves, their own fears, their own insecurities. You are not under a spotlight. And once you truly believe that, you become freer. Finally, accept this. You will be judged, no matter what. If you stay quiet, people will judge. If you speak up, people will judge. So the real question is, why are you holding back for something you can't control? At the end of it all, shyness is not who you are. It's a pattern, a learned response. And patterns can be changed.